I'm going to talk tonight about something that I'm very passionate about and something that affects all of us, because all of us have kids or have grandchildren or are involved in the local community with the youth that we have, and we don't want to see them get injured. And this is really part of a national campaign to help raise awareness about some of the overuse and traumatic injuries we're seeing in our kids and what we can do to hopefully understand it better and prevent these injuries. So what can we do to prevent overuse and traumatic injuries? Well, we can promote these types of injury prevention programs. We can learn about the STOP program. We can have discussions about the importance of rest for athletes, both when they're injured and also when they're just participating in a vigorous lifestyle. We can mandate preseason physicals, which I think are important so that you can detect some of the more subtle causes of injury. Enforcing warm-up and cool-down routines for the athletes, because many injuries can occur when the athletes are not properly stretched or they're properly cooled down. Proper and safe training routines, so that means having the maximum safety even during practice, making sure that their equipment fits properly, making sure that they're well hydrated. That's not as big a deal here in the winter perhaps, but in summer it can be, where kids can get dehydrated. It's particularly important in the southeast where there's extreme heat, or in the south, particularly with football, where there's been kids that have literally died from heat exhaustion and dehydration. We can educate our athletes on proper nutrition. I mean, Cokes and Cheetos are not the proper nutrition for an athlete. And we should, even though our society thinks that Big Macs are healthy, it's probably not the right thing for these kids. We can make sure that they have good equipment and they have good playing fields. We're really blessed here with Weckmerd and some of the facilities that we have in this valley to have great playing fields. But in many places, the kids play on dirt fields with broken beer bottles, and it's just not a safe environment for them to be playing. And the other thing is that they shouldn't play hurt. We should encourage our kids to speak with an athletic trainer, coach, or physician when they're hurt or in pain. The mantra to just suck it up and get back in there should be eliminated from modern sports. We can work with local athletic governing bodies to mandate pitch counts and limit number of matches or tournament plays. These are particularly important for kids that get overuse injuries of the upper extremity. Baseball is the big offender, although here we'll see it with lacrosse and hockey, where these kids are playing multiple games, all condensed into a very short time period without adequate rest, and they can, if they're tired, they can get injured. We should provide for baseball at least proper instruction on throwing mechanics. We should really discourage the curveball until high school or until they're skeletally mature. If they're not shaving yet, they shouldn't be throwing curveballs. We should ban the radar gun in youth sports, and we should mandate really a 3-month rest period each year for throwing athletes. They should not be playing year-round. Their bodies need time to rest and grow. And we should really get back to what it's all about, and encourage participation in sports for fun, and limit the emphasis on winning. The lifelong lessons that they'll learn about healthy behaviors, teamwork, those are going to be probably the things that carry them on in their careers after sports. And really discourage this early specialization. Let them play different sports. And when they get injured, don't ignore it. Treat it early.